Gotta have a Wawa. What's up everybody, hope you all are doing well, and today on Vice City Bricks I'm going to be reintroducing my LEGO Wawa Gas Station. Rebuilt, remastered, better and hopefully stronger than ever. The Wawa Gas Station has been rebuilt after a horrific collapse at the end of the 2021 Plant City Train Show, whereas I stacked it on top of a bunch of boxes and jumped a little curb and the rest was history. But fortunately the structure is back, it's more detailed, and we have several new changes that I would like to showcase. As many of you, especially if you live on the eastern seaboard, probably know, Wawa is a world famous convenience store gas station chain that has many locations. Started in Pennsylvania, moved south, moved north, moved everywhere. And they specialize in hoagies, made-to-order foods, and grocery store conveniences located inside, and also offer this product where you get to also fill up while you are grabbing your grub. Also, they have very good coffee, breakfast items, everything. So, very convenient, decent food, perfect for road trips, perfect for rail fan outings, and perfect for Greater Florida LEGO Users Group trips like one that is coming right up. I digress. Anyhow, so we replicate this in the LEGO minifigure scale, including the pumps on the outside and the gas station's convenience store on the inside. Just like the previous version, there are 4 pairs of pumps, and I loosely represent the diesel and ethanol free offerings. Diesel on the left with the green nozzle, and on the right still a touch of that ethanol free blue marking using dark azure plate. What is new with these pumps themselves is that they're all uniform now. They feature an abstraction of the Wawa Goose logo using a white half-round tile. Thanks to the advances of the last 6 years, since this model was originally built in 2017, this part was not widely circulated. Now it is much more widely available. And the general design has been tweaked for the fueling area. We use a new truss design that is hopefully going to be much more sturdy than what was there before. It was just a plate and hinge assembly. Now we use Technic elements. I have a short uploaded on this channel which shows how to build kind of a demo of this. It is a little wider, but hopefully more durable when transporting this model around. And you are probably screaming, what is all that noisy color on the bottom? This is the first mock in the GFLUG series to use the Mills Modular Integrated Landscaping System standard. And it's a welcome use of it. Hopefully it will mean that this model will be much more solid when transporting, because when using an extra large gray base plate, which was what was there before, it would warp, it would droop, tiles would fly off like as if an earthquake rippled through town. Now it is much more solid and ready to be taken on its journeys. The Mill standard is noted by the Technic bricks here, which allow it to interlock with other mocks built in the Mill standard. Hopefully I don't forget to take the pins with me whenever I want to set this thing up. Just like the previous version, the free air pump is back. Hopefully it actually works. And now we're going to be moving towards probably the more exciting part of the build now, because this has been completely redone, reimagined. A lot more attention has been paid to it for 2 reasons. 1, having access to more reference material, and of course 2, being quite attached to the Wawa locations that have opened here and on my journeys to Virginia. So now we have a pretty good idea of what goes on inside these stores and how to decorate them and represent them in the LEGO brick. So here we make a nod to Wawa's Miami-Dade expansion, whereas they had beach style seating with these medium azure seats and beige beach effect tables. So I include that, but I do not include a Cuban coffee window because, as it turned out, they pretty much phased that out. They don't do the ventanitas at Wawa as far as I know down here. 3 locations, up to 3 locations offer that. Coral Way had it for sure. Eureka Drive and 120th Street were meant to have it, but I'm pretty sure that just fell out and you just order it on the screen inside and they will make the Cuban coffee for you anyhow. The arch entry has been expanded with a more realistic looking arch. Before I had the 1x6, so it looked tiny. Now we use the 1x8, which is another advance to the LEGO palette that has been made available in the last 6 years. The palette has also similarly widened for medium Nougat elements, and I redesigned the roof completely. Still not perfect, but it is with what we can do here. And like I said a little bit earlier, in another first for this version, I detailed the interior and accommodated by A, making the roof easily removable, and B, adding fake skylights, which will allow all the ambient lighting at whatever venue, train show, LEGO fan event, whatever, to bleed through and illuminate the inside without having to add any lighting functions, at least in the interim. And we reveal the convenience store portion of the Wawa. You can see many familiar details, and I will go through each and every one of them. Starting in the left, we have the espresso bar and coffee filling stations with approximately 6 flavors available. Lots of the red, and these are kind of represented by the new styrofoam cups. And then we have the condiment stand, desserts, and then the ordering screen. Let's get the camera positioned perfectly for this, hopefully. You can see the various snacking options located in the middle. These are like the chips that you get with your hoagies. And then the ordering board, and then the prep station, which is quite abbreviated, but at least it is suitable enough for the scale of this build. And then to the right we have our drink filling station with our cup and lid available. And we have an abbreviation of our baking oven here for the fresh baked in-store Wawa bread. Yeah, we have our real fake door to get into the back. And then we have some more food available in a tray here. And then we have our cold drinks, cold beverages section, which the doors, some of them may be kind of trapped, but we have the representation there. Lots of water. The yellow 1x1 rounds can kind of represent twisted teas. Maybe there's a Monster in there, Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper, etc. So you get your nice refreshing ice cold drinks in there. And over here we have our cold food pantry and the cash register back there with a makeshift screen. Simple stuff, not overly detailed, but at least enough to suit the model as it is. And as you can see these details by peeking through the transparent bricks located here. And if you've been to a Miami store, of course, it is noted that the design of the interior is meant to reflect off of most of the Miami-Dade locations, particularly Doral, Coral Way, etc. They should be about identical. So I figure I'd leave you with this short reintroduction of the LEGO Wawa as I prep this for the upcoming Greater Florida LEGO Users Group display at the Tampa Brick Fan Fest this weekend in Tampa, Florida. That's where it will have its new debut with this version, and I'm really excited to share it with everybody there. That being said, I hope you have enjoyed this little video, and I look forward to sharing a lot more. Of course, you got to make sure that you smash that subscribe button so you can be notified when I make new mocks, renew the mocks, update them, revise them, because you know, parts palette keeps growing, so hard to keep up with the changes. Everything eventually comes due for maintenance, for revision, and it's cool to see the hobby evolving, and us being able to come up with newer, more exciting, more creative, and more interesting builds with access to many new parts, recolors, etc. So it's fun. It's fun to see this change constantly happening. Thanks again. Please leave a like and feel free to share your thoughts. And from HQ, as we are go for launch to the Tampa Brick Fan Fest, this is TE representing the Vice City Bricks channel out.